Welcome back to Tag Park and Keith Harris Stadium on the campus of Carleton University. It's the bronze medal game between Team Manitoba and Team Ontario Black here at the 2023 U18 Women's National Football Championships. Dan Mooney alongside Coach Ron Raymond. It's the gold medal game in the Cummings division, but for all intents and purposes, Ron, this has to be considered the bronze medal game for the tournament.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. And the top teams will play tonight for the gold medal between Team Alberta, the defending gold medal champions, against Team Quebec, who really played very well in this tournament. But today we got Team Manitoba up against Team Ontario Black. And again, this is for the gold medal game of the Cummings division. And Dan, when you look at Team Manitoba here in their first game last Sunday, it was against Team Ontario Red. Team Ontario Red had a big lead in that game. It was like 32-8 with about 3 minutes left in the third quarter, where Manitoba mounted the comeback. We're an onside kick away from really going ahead in that game, 32-26.
When they completed 3 onside kicks to get back into the game.
It was an amazing comeback. And then they beat Team Indigenous on Wednesday 53-0, which led them to this gold medal game here today in the Cummings division against Team Ontario Black. And you look at the way they got here for this game today. In their first game, Team Ontario Black won 70-0 against Team Indigenous. And then on Wednesday at TD Place, really had control of that game against New Brunswick, 39-14, which sets us up here today for the gold medal game in the Cummings division. Now, players to watch for Team Manitoba, and it's going to be an interesting matchup against Team Ontario Black. I'm talking about number 22. You'll be seeing her all day here, the running back for Team Manitoba. Her name is Eden Gates. Had an outstanding game the first 2 games as the running back, but she'll be up on defense against Shelby Peacock, the linebacker for Team Ontario Black. That's the matchup I'm really interested to see here today.
Well, if you think about offensive players on Team Ontario Black, you don't have to look much further than the 2 quarterbacks, Maya Peters and Emily Roca. Maya Peters, wearing number 10, will more than likely get the start here this afternoon if she's able to go. They rested her after the first half on Wednesday night during their second game, and it looks like Maya Peters. She's throwing on the sidelines, which bodes very, very well for Team Ontario to have 2 healthy quarterbacks, but they've got Brianna Carty, Ella Townsend, and Katie Foley that Team Manitoba is going to have to defend against as well.
Yeah, and for Team Manitoba, quarterback Pearl Inglis looks like she's going to be back here today. I don't think she played on Wednesday.
She didn't on Wednesday, nor did Nora Vaillant.
So, you know what? Impressive performance without their starters going into this tournament. And let's be honest, when you come into a tournament like this in the Canada Cup, either men's or women's championship, you're playing 3 games in a span of 7 days. So you played last Sunday, you're playing this Wednesday, and you're playing today.
That's a tough ask from any football team.
Oh, absolutely. That game in the middle is the killer, because you're going on really like 3 days rest, and then 2 days rest, and then you're playing on a Saturday. So it's really tough.
Yeah, and football's the kind of game where you really like to take that 7-day period to adequately prepare for your next opposition.
Oh, absolutely. And the thing is, now that you've played 2 games, you've given the other teams film of what your identity is, right? And when we look at the identity for Team Manitoba, look no further than the running game with led by Eden Gates. As I said earlier, really had a dominant performance last Sunday night. And when you look at the identity for Team Ontario Black, Maya Peters rushes a lot from the wildcat position, and they play really good defense as well. You're going to see Shelby Peacock all over the field here today. So, good defense. A bit the identity for the Team Ontario Blacks is mostly their defense.
Well, Shelby Peacock instrumental in the victory on Wednesday. That was a pretty impressive defensive performance by her, and not to mention she comes onto the field to convert touchdowns as their place kicker.
Oh, absolutely. I think in the first game she converted all 8 for 8 in her 2-point. And the thing is, for folks watching 6-on-6 women's football right now here at Tag Park, the field is still 110 in length, but it's to the top of the numbers on the width. And the hash marks are 13 yards to the sidelines on both sides. And anytime a team scores a touchdown, the conversion is 2 points when you kick it, 1 point if you run it or pass it in.
And the end zones are limited to 10 yards. In Canada, most people are accustomed to 20-yard end zones. Yep. I remember the days when it was 25-yard end zones.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's an illustration of something.
Yeah, those corner routes could get an extra 5 yards on a corner route. That'd be awesome. I know one thing in the CFL game last night, we didn't see much of the corner routes or of offense last night. Last night's game here in Ottawa, the TD Place, was mostly defensive battle in which all these participants of the tournament were able to attend, and they did present them.
And they were recognized.
Exactly.
And that which is fantastic, that women's football not only is having a national championship, but they get a shot in the arm at a CFL game, which is kind of instant credibility, right?
And you know what? It's part of the experience. When you're going to a national championship, and when you do it, like last year they were in Saskatchewan. They went to saw the Saskatchewan Roughriders play. This year they're in Ottawa. Ottawa Red Blacks are playing Hamilton. It's all part of the experience. You know, you're going to the nation's capital. It's a bonus when the Ottawa Red Blacks are playing a home game that day, that week in the city. So, you know, from what I've talked to all the operational staffs and all the administration, everybody's having a great time here this week. And good job by Football Ontario and Football Canada putting on a great tournament for these girls to really come and display their talents and skills. And folks, if you've never seen women's football 6-on-6, there is a lot of skill level here. And anybody who's thinking about, like I said early in the broadcast last Sunday, all my coaching fraternity friends, really, you probably heard a lot about women's football. Get out there, learn more about it, and partake in it, because just like anything else, we need more resources, more coaches giving coaching to all levels of football.
Team Ontario Black. To the right of your picture, we'll kick off to Team Manitoba in black and gold. Brianna Carty with the kick. Taken by Nora Vaillant, and she returns it to the 43. Make it the 44, and that's where Team Manitoba, no, it's back to the 43. That's where Team Manitoba will scrimmage. First down, 10 yards to go for the first offensive possession here in this gold medal game in the Cummings division.
Yeah, Nora Vaillant from Thunder Bay, Ontario, who's playing for Team Manitoba, which is only, about an hour from Manitoba.
Bad snap. Pearl English gives to Eden Gates. Gates trips her way back to the line of scrimmage. Wait till number 22 gets going, and you'll see just how powerful a runner she is, and her ability to turn the corner, get outside, and then turn it up is quite impressive.
Yeah, I think this is the third game in a row we start with a bad snap on the first play of the game, which has been a theme this week of a bit of inconsistent snapping, but in most part, done a good job.
Pearl English did not play last game. There's the pitch to Eden Gates, cutting up, trying to find a hole. Off tackle left, and she's wrapped up almost immediately, and it's third down.
Yeah, we talked about the identity of Team Ontario Black, and it is their defense, and you can see why they get right through the offensive line. However, we do have a procedure call on Team Manitoba, which I'm sure is going to be declined, or it looks like they're talking about, they're going to decline it.
Waiting for the indication from referee Julia Long. She's from Alberta. The umpire is Ken Jolly from Ottawa. Marc Lachance is the back umpire. He's also from the nation's capital. Saskatchewan's Deb Campbell is the line judge, and Andrew Lockery from New Brunswick is the down judge. Penalty is declined, and it's third down. Pearl Inglis standing back in the shotgun. They are not going to kick much. Inglis sets up, throws to the outside. Nora Vaillant can't come up to it with it, and Team Manitoba gives the ball up on downs. Team Ontario Black get out there for their first possession of the ball game.
Yeah, when you look at the replay on that, I'm pretty sure that Pearl Inglis is going to want that back because Eden Gates was running a post route right in the middle of the field and was wide open. Unfortunately, Pearl Inglis did not see it, and again, we've seen Team Manitoba do this a lot. They gamble on third down, but it gives a short field for the other team.
Maya Peters with the pitch to Katie Foley, cutting back inside, gets back to the line of scrimmage. There to meet her number 17 for Team Manitoba. That's Mary Grace Olawadare.
Katie Foley from École Secondaire Publique L'Alternative in Kingston, Ontario. Something we haven't seen on Team Ontario Black do a lot this tournament. Go under center and reverse pivot toss to the right side of the field, leading 2nd and 10.
Maya Peters in under center. Foley the lone set back the pitch. She goes around the left side, and she's got some room. Foley cutting back in and getting inside the 25 to around the 21. It will be a pickup of 19 and a big first down for Ontario Black.
Yeah, nice run there by Katie Foley, taking the corner. Once she got the edge, she saw daylight. And again, one thing we've talked about a lot during this tournament, you can see her holding the ball high and tight. Just like her to get, once you get to initiate contact, just get a little bit lower, protect yourself. But 1st and 10.
Peters. The give to Ella Townsend, and she's met immediately by Elena Blahy. And it will be a loss of a yard, but there is a flag down at the line of scrimmage on the far side of the field. Illegal procedure against Ontario Black. Will it be applied or declined? It is declined. Second down, 10 yards to go.
Yeah, so they elected to go with 2nd and 10 to 1st and 20. Which Team Ontario now has the ball on the 21-yard line.
Maya Peters in the shotgun. Peters takes it right up the middle and has nowhere to go. Number 62, Shayla Mohammed, there to make the stop on the Ontario Black quarterback.
Yeah, Shayla Mohammed from Winnipeg, Manitoba. You don't normally see defensive linemen make those type of tackles. Normally linebackers come in, but what a great tackle by Shayla Mohammed on that play.
Third down. And a long 7. There's Peters, throws, incomplete, intending that for number 33, Waverly Kendall. It goes incomplete, and Team Manitoba gets the football back.
Yeah, Kendall from Gananoque, Ontario. You see that ball nicely thrown. Kendall just couldn't bring it in. And turnover on downs. And again, we don't see a lot of punting. That's one thing that I'm trying to understand more, why these teams are risking on third down when field position, as we saw in the last game, plays a huge part of the entire big picture.
Inglis, the give to Eden Gates, met immediately. That's number 97, Maya Kushney. There to make the stop after a pickup of a half a yard. It'll be 2nd and a long 9.
Yeah, Maya Kushney, defensive lineman, just shed her block and made a beautiful tackle, setting up a 2nd and almost 10 situation.
Gates gets the ball back again, riding around the right side. And number 54, Chiamaka Ivenso there to make the stop after a pickup of 5.
Almost took out an official in that play right there. Number 97 was in the tackle, but glad she's okay. But you saw Eden Gates, once she goes around the corner, and you can see right there, and glad to see that the official is okay on that one and was able to get up.
On 3rd down, again, you don't see a lot these two teams punting. Inglis, the give to Gates, tries to break through, nowhere to go. Guess who? Shelby Peacock there to make the stop for Team Ontario Black. And it's a first down the other way.
Yeah, Shelby Peacock having an outstanding tournament from Holy Cross Secondary School in Amherst View, Ontario. And you can see here why she's been having a great year, because she knows she has an eye for the ball and the tackle. She made the nice tackle right there, giving Team Ontario Black a 1st and 10 situation.
Maya Peters in under center. Tucks it in, goes around the right side, and picks up a couple before she's met by Isabel Campbell, number 25 for Team Manitoba. The pickup is 3.
Yeah, basically a quarterback lead. It's a fake toss, and what she does, she turns around, and she's following number 80, Katie Foley, who's acting as a fullback right there for the quarterback, who picks up 3 yards on the play.
2nd down, 7 yards to go. Peters rolls to her right, takes off. She'll have the first down and more. The pickup, 15 yards. A big first down for Ontario Black, and it's first down, goal to go from the 10.
Yeah, nice play design. What they did is they took their 2 outside receivers and they ran posts to carry their DBs with them, which also clears out that area. So this way, Maya Peters was able to have a full lane all to herself, but got tackled, but gives the team a first down. Now Maya Peters is down.
And she's shaken up, taking a knee directly in front of the Team Manitoba bench, and that will be a big hole in the roster. Not that Emily Roca is incapable of moving this offense. She proved that the other night. But Maya Peters, their number 1 starter.
Oh, different skill sets, right? And the thing is, Maya Peters holding her right arm. So when she went in that play, she must have got her arm caught somehow, but she looks like she's in some discomfort, and we hope that she'll be able to return and come back to play.
Maya Peters, an Ottawa native, attends St. Joseph's High School in the Barhaven section of the nation's capital. Emily Roca in the shotgun. Townsend the lone setback. The give to Ella Townsend off the right side and pushed back immediately.
Yeah, Cassidy McPherson in the tackle right there. She's also had a good tournament. And you can see they ran to the weak side of the field, and it was just basically an inside zone run to the right, and you will see McPherson right there wrap up, and a little help by number 25, Isabel Campbell from Winnipeg, Manitoba, who attends Greendale Falcons High School.
Roca runs the quarterback draw right up the middle. And Isabel Campbell there, along with Brooklyn Morcom, who plays on both sides of the ball for Team Manitoba. The pickup is about 3. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 7-yard line.
Yeah, Emily Roca calling her own number right there in the Wildcat, and able to pick up some positive yardage.
Team Manitoba, timeout called by Team Ontario Black. What a defensive stand this would be if Manitoba were able to keep Team Ontario Black from getting into the end zone.
Well, you see, that's what happens when you don't punt on 3rd down. You're putting a lot of stress on your defense, and now you put them in a situation where they're defending a short field all the time. And maybe a good time out here by Team Ontario Black. Sometimes as a play caller, you have a play that you intend to use, and then you see something that you don't like, then you know the play is probably not going to work. So they elected to use one of their timeouts. And, hey, you know what? You got 3 timeouts. Why not use them? Because you can't take them into the half.
This is definitely within Shelby Peacock's field goal range. And we've only seen 1 field goal in this entire tournament. And this is game number 11.
Yeah, and you know what? Women's football in Canada is at a very early development stage, and we're going to see it get better and better every year. You know, they started with 5 teams last year. They went to 8 teams this year, and it's the process that we're going through.
Emily Roca, high snap, takes off around the right side. She's picked up, and she gets into the end zone, breaking a couple of tackles, and Team Ontario Black leads it by a score of 6-0.
Yeah, unfortunate for Team Manitoba. They had 2 players there, Elena Blahi and also Kayla Monkman, who were there to make tackle. But Roca sees that corner, a nice stiff arm right there, and breaks through 1 tackle on Kayla Monkman and able to get into the end zone for 6 with the 2-point conversion pending. Boy, guess who?
Shelby Peacock preparing high snap, loose ball, and the convert will be no good.
But if there's one thing we've seen with this Team Manitoba in the tournament is they always tend to start slow, but it's as if they figure out, they make the right adjustments, and they get stronger as the game goes on, and we'll see if that trend continues here today.
Team Ontario Black, the first on the scoreboard. And now Team Manitoba under a bit of pressure to answer.
Well, see, the thing is, when you're committed to the run, you're putting a lot of pressure on, 1, your offensive line to open up the holes, but 2, your running back. And you got to find, I'm a true believer in balance. And if Team Manitoba can find, like we saw in the game prior to this where Team Ontario Red went to the short game on the quick game pass, that's what they need to do. They need to mix it up.
Kick goes out of bounds. It did travel 10 yards. It traveled 13 to be exact. And Team Manitoba well served to just accept the ball where it went out of bounds and start fresh. First down, 10 yards to go from their own 52.
Oh, nice play. Just the execution was just a little bit off. But the thing is, when you take a chance on making a short kick like that and you don't get it, you're giving the ball up in great field position to your opponent.
Eden Gates out there. Pearl English, the quarterback. She goes wide left, and Eden Gates will take the snap from center. The direct snap, Gates waits, looks for an opening, and then is wrapped up immediately by Evangeline Lawrence after just barely getting back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice play there by Evangeline Lawrence. Come in, and a little help also on the play. I didn't get the, I believe it was number 3, Shelby Peacock. So really containing Gates to a very no-yard pickup.
Inglis in the shotgun. Gates the lone setback. Inglis over the middle, intending that one for number 59, Addison Tursky. It goes incomplete. It'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, now I just recalled the I was looking at the roster, and I was saying when they do pass, who do they go to a lot? And it is number 59, who plays as a lineman here. But keep in mind, folks, if you're watching at home, 3 down linemen, it's the center position lineman who's not allowed to be the intended receiver. Your other 2 linemen are allowed. So when you see 3 linemen on the line of scrimmage, it's the one in the middle that's not allowed to get the ball.
The pitch to the right side. Gates taken down by Shelby Peacock before she could get to the line of scrimmage, and Team Ontario Black get the football back.
Yeah, the pride of Amherst View, Ontario, Shelby Peacock, who goes to Holy Cross Secondary School, in on the play. What a tournament she's had all this tournament.
Emily Roca comes back into the ball game. Maya Peters on the sideline, but her helmet is off. There's Roca in the shotgun. Elects to take it herself. Wrapped up there by number 5, Cassidy McPherson, and then got some help, but not before she picked up 5, number 17, Mary Grace Oluwadare, there to help out.
Yeah, good pickup there by Team Ontario Black. You know what? You're productive on first down. The one thing you want to be on first down is productive. Get some yards, so this way you give yourself a 2nd and short situation.
2nd and 5. High snap, Roca takes it, goes around the left side. Big opening there. Finally, Kayla Monkman able to bring her down, but not before she picks up 9 and another first down.
I'm looking at the sidelines here, Dan, and it looks like Maya Peters has got her helmet back on, and we might see number 10 back in the lineup shortly.
First down, 10 yards to go. Team Ontario Black from the Manitoba 33. High snap, Roca, the give to Townsend. Weaving her way through. Number 47, Peyton Tursky, there to make the stop. After a pickup of maybe a yard, it'll be 2nd and 9.
Yeah, we call that coming in hot, the snap. You see the snap really high, and Roca doing an excellent job catching the football to make sure to execute the handoff. And giving really Team Ontario, even though it's one gain, it could have been, if she missed that ball, that would have flew overhead, could have been a big loss.
Roca in under center of the I formation. Townsend the lead back, the pitch to Katie Foley, trying to get around the right side. She does, turns it up, stays on her feet, picks up 13 and another Ontario first down. Number 25, Isabel Campbell, there to stop her progress.
Yeah, great job by Katie Foley to stick her foot in the ground and cut it upfield like she was going towards the sideline. She stuck her foot in the ground and able to get about 4 or 5 extra yards, giving Team Ontario Black a 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Roca in the shotgun. High snap. And they have to go back. Neva Spadafora picks it up at the 42. Spadafora finally brought down, and it is a loss of 17 yards on the play, and Team Manitoba are breathing a little sigh of relief here.
We just talked about the hot snaps, right? And that's what happens when you don't catch those hot snaps, is that the ball gets overthrown over your head. And if you don't pick it up quickly, then you're faced with a 2nd and long situation.
Final play of the quarter. And it's number 22, Jasmine Mee, getting the call. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. And it will be 3rd down at the end of the first quarter. 6-0, Team Ontario Black. And the last game between Saskatchewan and Ontario Red was a close game, finished 24-16. This has the potential to be just as close.
Right now, Team Manitoba's defense is keeping them in the game. And eventually this defense, if they're continuously on the field, they're going to get tired, and they're slowly going to start breaking down because of just having to always be on the field. So this is why when the Manitoba offense gets on the field, they're going to have to find ways to get first down to give the defense a break, because right now it's only 6-0 in the first quarter. You got to give a lot of credit to this Manitoba defense for not letting this game get out of hand. And for Team Ontario, just keep doing what you're doing. Everything is working, but convert those 3rd downs so this way you keep moving the chains along, go get more points.
Team Ontario Black with 4 first downs in the opening quarter. Manitoba unable to register one to this point.
One thing that's been really good today is the sound, the music selection by our field announcers.
They play a lot of Beatles. I don't mind that.
Little crowd engagement songs.
Yes, and most of the crowd are parents here.
Exactly.
So they appreciate
Paul Anka fans.
I don't know about Paul Anka.
From Ottawa.
Well, absolutely, but
you don't see the tie. You don't see the tie in there.
No, it's just most of the parents here were 70s and 80s parents.
So more Genesis and
well, that kind of thing. Yeah,
I hear you.
Here's the snap, the kick by Townsend brings Nora Vaillant back to her own 5-yard line. She's brought down. Good open field tackle by Marissa Lowe of St. Peter's Catholic High School here in the nation's capital.
Yeah, good strategy by Team Ontario Black here. You know what? As much as you would love to go on third down, you got to be patient. And by kicking the football away, now you're forcing Team Manitoba in a very tough situation to go about 85 yards from their own 19-yard line. So good strategy used here by Team Ontario Black to really pin them deep, play good defense, and then if you get them on a 2-and-out, then you probably get the ball back around your 40-yard line.
Team Manitoba still looking for their first down of the ball game. Pearl Inglis in at quarterback, the lefty. Has Eden Gates in the backfield to give to Gates. A little bit of hesitation trying to get around the right side and brought down by number 97, Maya Kushney once again.
Yeah, it might have a horse collar tackle on this one here. A little high. I think she got a little bit to the outside on the back and was able to bring it down, so we might have a little bit of a horse collar tackle here.
That'll be a 15-yard penalty and the first down of the ball game for Team Manitoba. Face mask is the call. It's 15 yards. And they'll move that up to around the 28-yard line.
A little confusion there on the handoff, but as you can see right there, yeah, a little high tackle right there.
First down, 10 yards to go. Team Manitoba at their own 29. Low snap. Inglis forced to pick it up, trying to make something out of nothing, and she's quickly wrapped up by Marissa Lowe in the backfield. It'll be a loss of about 4 yards.
Yeah, it's unfortunate on the low snap because you really want to be productive on first down so you can set yourself up for a second and manageable situation. But Pearl Inglis really didn't have much of a chance right there, and she had to eat it.
On second down, Gates gets the call, gets into the secondary, and is wrapped up. Evangeline Lawrence leading the charge.
Yeah, good job by the Manitoba offensive line there to open up the holes on the inside run from Eden Gates. You'll see Gates take the handoff, go right up the middle, and a nice block right there. I didn't get the number of the player, and I'll see that. Yeah, I believe it's number 58 for Team Manitoba. And that is Vera Mann with a beautiful block to really spring Eden Gates on a good run right there.
And on third down, at their own 31-yard line, it doesn't look as if Team Manitoba will kick it away. Nora Vaillant getting some instructions from Pearl Inglis. Eden Gates, the lone back. The throw, Vaillant has it. It's a big first down. Lawrence there to make the tackle, but the pickup is 16 yards. They'll move the sticks for Manitoba.
Beautiful throw here from Pearl Inglis, hitting the corner route on to number 21, Nora Vaillant, who didn't play last game and played today. She's from Thunder Bay, Ontario, and beautiful corner route, and you saw a beautiful reception giving Manitoba their second first down of the game.
Yeah, Vaillant sort of cradled that beautifully over the shoulder. Here's Inglis on first down. Spins that one in. It's picked off by Shelby Peacock. Team Ontario Black. Defense comes up big Peacock read that perfectly, and it's going the other way.
Yeah, Peacock read the mail right there. She knew it was going to be a quick pass. She got the inside leverage. Pearl Inglis stared her right down, hesitated about a second too much by looking at Eden Gates, and Eden Gates trying to strip that ball away, but it was too late. Peacock already had done the interception.
The defensive player of the game on Wednesday in Team Ontario Black's victory. High snap, Roca takes it. She's trying to go around the right side, and once again, Mary Grace Alawadare catches the Team Ontario Black quarterback in the backfield. It's a loss of 3. It's 2nd and 13.
Yeah, we said Mary Grace's name a lot on Wednesday, and Team Ontario Black, I don't know if they were doing it on purpose to stay away from Mary Grace Alawadare, who had a really outstanding game, and you saw why. Perfect form tackling right there for a 3-yard loss.
Roca once again trying to get to the outside, wrapped up big time by Peyton Tursky. And it's a loss of 7 more.
Yeah, Peyton Tursky showing a lot of class right there. Didn't need to swing her around, put her down gently, and she offered to pick her up as well. Showing a lot of respect right there. Appreciate the play, and she just stuck right there, and yeah, very nice. Good sportsmanship.
3rd down, 20 yards to go. Maya Peters back in the ball game for Team Ontario Black. High snap. He has to go back and get it. Manitoba after her. They wrap her up and take her down inside her own 50-yard line at the 48.
This started on the 40-yard line for in Team Ontario Black's territory, and now Team Manitoba gets the ball in Team Ontario Black's territory at the 50-yard line. So we're talking about a 15-yard swing right here, 20-yard swing.
Perhaps a little
the center
more.
Field, the 55 throws me off.
And this is a guy that grew up playing Canadian football, kids.
Yeah, there used to be a C in the middle. You know what the C was for, right? Center ice.
Yeah, that's it. Pearl Inglis. The give to Eden Gates. Wrapped up immediately by Shelby Peacock. She read it perfectly. Gates got back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
Yeah, good stand there by the Team Ontario Black defense. And again, Team Manitoba sticking to the run, which is their bread and butter, but they're going to have to find a way to get the ball either in a quick passing game or even challenge them vertical. They did a good job with the corner routes. They need to get back to that.
Inglis the give to Gates, trying to get around the left side. And Marissa Lowe wraps her up, forces her out of bounds, and there is a late flag for unnecessary roughness, and Eden Gates lost a shoe on the play. So they'll probably move it up another 15 yards, which will give Manitoba by far their best field position of this ball game.
Yeah, Chiamaka Evenso probably want to take this one back. Gates was out of bounds, and you see that's the top of the numbers, and really wasn't that much of a big hit, but the thing is there's no sidelines, and the top of the numbers is the sideline, so you really got to gauge it well and time it well on your hits.
1st down. 10 yards to go from the Ontario 34-yard line. Quick give there.
Number 3.
That's Brooklyn Morecambe with her first carry of the ball game. She picks up about 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Yeah, good feet there, Brooklyn Morecambe going through the line of scrimmage. And natural ability, you can see she's a natural running back. And she did pick up some positive yardage.
Morecambe again getting the call, trying to get around the left side. Lawrence meets her there. Flags fly and will await the call. Morecambe tried to cut back upfield, but ran right into number 5.
Yeah, I'm looking at her technique as a running back, and she's got the good choppy feet to make that cut. If you look right behind the line of scrimmage. And, she does have a lot of ability to really make that cut on the dime. But, again, when you get close to contact, want to see the girls get a little bit lower to protect themselves and then slice their way through the line of scrimmage.
It's going against Team Manitoba. Holding is the call against Manitoba, and Team Ontario has elected to accept the penalty, so it'll be second down, repeated, 17 yards to go.
And with 5:48 left in the second half, field position plays a huge role here. And right now, Manitoba, second and about 15, needs to find some positive yardage.
Inglis setting up, throws over the middle, looking for Tursky. Shayla Mohammed had a shot at it too. It goes incomplete. It'll be third down.
Yeah, it looks like they were going to go to they were looking off the safety to the strong side of the field to the right on your screen, but they went back to the left. They were looking for Addison Tursky right there, but unfortunately there was a lot of traffic and she couldn't get her hands on the football, leading to a third down situation. And again, I got to wonder if they don't have a punter in this team, that's why they continue going for it.
Pearl Inglis in the shotgun. Markham in the backfield. Inglis rolling to her left, throwing back the other way. Vaya can't make the catch. She was behind the coverage of Evangeline Lawrence. It goes incomplete, and Manitoba turns the ball over on downs.
You know what? Great play call here by Team Manitoba coaching staff, going against the grain right there. And you can see it was number 21, Nora Vaillant, running a post pattern, and the quarterback was rolling a bit to her left. And unfortunately, that's a really tough ball to track and catch, and a good defensive play by Team Ontario Black, and turnovers on down right here.
Maya Peters back into the football game at quarterback for Team Ontario Black. They lead 6-0, 5 minutes remaining here in the opening half. Fake to Townsend, and a great defensive play there by Isabel Campbell, knocking down that pass intended for Katie Foley.
Yeah, great play by Campbell right there. She didn't get fooled by the play-action pass rate. And just like Shelby Peacock did about 10 plays earlier, read the mail and nearly got the interception to go the other way, but leaving it 2nd and 10 for Team Ontario Black.
Peters out of the shotgun, throws that one into heavy traffic, intending that for number 55, Ava Simonowski. It goes incomplete. It's 3rd and 10.
Yeah. Maya Peters looking to the sideline, trying to get some instructions to see if they're going to punt or they're going to go, and it looks like they're going to go for it on 3rd and 10 on their own 41-yard line. And again, I question some of these calls sometimes with 4:20 left in the ball game. Oh, it looks like they got an onside kick maybe. Watch for the onside kick.
That's Katie Foley. They pulled one of these the other day, and they fool Manitoba. A Team Ontario Black bounce, and falling on it, Kayla Monkman, who had to run about 50 yards to catch up with that quick kick, sort of, by Team Ontario Black's Maya Peters.
Yeah, great decision by Cam Davidson, the head coach here for Team Ontario Black. Had everybody fooled thinking they were going to go for it, but as soon as I saw number 80, Katie Foley, line up about 7 yards behind the punter, that's what tipped it off to me that they were probably doing an onside kick. But they got a great bounce, and now Team Manitoba are going to start way deep in their territory.
At their own 14-yard line. Pearl Inglis has Eden Gates in the backfield, sets up, throws over the middle, looking for Nora Vaillant, the post pattern. Evangeline Lawrence there, step for step in defense for Team Ontario Black.
I think Evangeline Lawrence got away with a little bit here. We'll see on the replay if she had a little bit of a tug of the jersey, and you'll see right there. No, not enough to really call. So good no call right there, and good coverage by Evangeline Lawrence on that play.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Time ticking away, 3:33. The give to Eden Gates, wrapped up in the backfield. Marissa Lowe with her third big tackle of this first half, and couldn't come in a more timely fashion for Team Ontario Black.
Big decision time for Team Manitoba. Do you give the 2 points here? Because knowing if you give the ball and knowing they're not punting, if you give the safety, it's 8-0. But if you don't make the third down, you're giving them a chance on the 10, and if they can had more points with a touchdown. I'd probably give the safety in this situation.
Inglis sets up, completes it to Vaillant. They have the first down. The pickup is 15, and they move the sticks again.
Yeah, rolled the dice, and they won here. And that's a beautiful, beautiful throw here from Pearl Inglis to, I believe, was that number 21 that caught the ball? Was that Vaillant?
Vaillant.
Great reception. And again, Team Manitoba going to get the ball here on their own 30-yard line.
Inglis. Gates the lone setback. Make sure the chin strap's on tight. Inglis sets up, throws, intending that for Vaillant, who was running the out, but she was pressured there by number 97, Maya Kushney.
Yeah, she had no chance. She really had to get that ball out. If not, Maya Kushney was going to get a sack. And sometimes in a situation like that, it's almost as good as like throwing it away, even though the intended receiver wasn't looking, but she really had no shot.
Second and 10. Team Manitoba from their own 30. The give to Gates, the draw, and Eden Gates picks up 4.
Yeah. You know what? With 2:28 left, this is truly a battle of both defenses. And right now, Team Ontario Black doing a really good job stopping the run. What Team Manitoba is really known for, and Eden Gates really can't get anything going here in the first half so far. And another third down situation here for Team Manitoba.
5 carries for 15 yards for number 22 so far. And she was over 200 in the first game, over 100 in the second. The Team Ontario Black seems to have her number. There's a ball put up intended for number 59, Addison Tursky, and Team Manitoba gives the football up on downs, providing Team Ontario Black with great field position, and with 2 minutes exactly left on the clock, lots of time to get the ball in the end zone before the break.
Yeah, Pearl Inglis would like to have that one back. When she threw it, you could kind of tell that the ball rolled off her hand right there. Really didn't get a nice spiral. But again, without being able to punt the football, you're given the ball here at the 32-yard line with 2 minutes to go and really gain a lot more momentum going into the half.
Maya Peters in under center, calls her own number, trying to get around the right side, forced out of bounds by Brooklyn Morcom after a pickup of about 5.
Yeah, good job by Maya Peters, who's now back in the game, and it's great to see her back in the game. And just following her block, she really didn't have a lot of place to go, and good job of number 3, Brooklyn Morcom, to just escort her out of bounds.
The lone scoring play came at the 7:21 mark of the opening quarter, a 7-yard scamper from Emily Roca, and Maya Peters has it. She'll have the first down. The pickup is 6, and they'll move the sticks.
Isabel Campbell made the tackle right there, and had she not made that tackle, it would have probably been 6. But She got up a little bit gingerly. Hopefully she's okay. But, see when you get Maya Peters back into the lineup, that's what she brings to the table. You got to worry about her deep threat ability and her escape ability because she knows how to do great bootlegs, and it puts a lot of pressure on the outside containers.
And the shotgun, bad snap. Peters has to pick it up. Held up and forced out of bounds. Great pursuit of the Ontario Black quarterback by number 47, Peyton Tursky.
Yeah, Peyton Tursky just getting enough of the jersey to slow down Maya Peters, forcing a 12, about a 3-yard loss, setting up a 2nd and 13.
Second down, 13 yards to go from the Manitoba 23-yard line. Peters with the snap, pressured, throws. Katie Foley makes the catch, but she doesn't have nearly enough yardage for the first down. Took a knee from Isabel Campbell, and she's slow to get up, but she seems okay.
Yeah, Katie Foley running an inside route, and great ball here by Maya Peters, throwing in the middle, which is very hard because a lot of traffic in the middle, and did see Katie Foley at the last second, and they picked up about 5 yards.
It'll be third down, 7 yards to go from the Team Manitoba 17-yard line. 1:17 left here in the opening half. Team Ontario leading 6-0 and threatening to add to that number. Here's Peters. Tries to kick it, gets it into the end zone, and it goes into touch. It will be a single point. So it's now 7-0, but Team Manitoba gets the football back, Ron, with 1:02 left.
Yeah, and you know what? I don't mind the call here. I don't mind the call trying to get the single point because you're coming. Anytime you come away with points, it's a good thing. And for Team Manitoba defense, as I said, this defense is giving everything they have right here in the first half. It's the offense that needs to get something. They need to find their bread and butter play like they did in the first game against Team Ontario Red, where they mounted that comeback when Eden Gates was mostly in the wildcat position. But maybe it's an adjustment they're going to have to talk at halftime to find out what exactly they need to do on offense to gain positive yardage.
They're going to have to make some adjustments because Team Ontario Black seems to have a pretty good sense of what's coming each and every play.
They might have to spread out the box. Like I saw one team, they'll line up a center and a guard and put their tackle way outside just to open up the middle of the field.
Inglis with a toss looking for Morcom. It was over her head. It goes incomplete. That's number 3 against number 3. Morcom going up against Shelby Peacock, and that pass just a little off target.
Something I don't like about that play right there, Dan, if you don't complete it, you stop the clock. And now that benefits Team Ontario Black because now the clock is stopped. But by keep running the ball or make sure you complete those passes, keep the clock going.
Out of the shotgun, Inglis calls her own number around the right side. She's got some room. She's got a first down. And she gets to the 50, a pickup of 15 yards for Pearl Inglis.
Yeah, great job by Pearl Inglis to really identify that she didn't have the corner. And when she turned it, you can see right there, she took a fake step inside with froze number 5. And that's Evangeline Lawrence, which allowed Pearl Inglis to get about 6-7 more yards on that play.
51 seconds remaining. Pearl Inglis got out of bounds to stop the clock. Inglis, the give to Morcom around the right side again. Morcom gets out of bounds.
Yeah, it looks like Team Manitoba has found something on that right edge. That's the second consecutive run towards that side. And more positive yardage. The only bad news is they got only 45 seconds to go find find the end zone.
45 seconds and 58 yards to go. On second down. About 7. Shotgun, Inglis sets up, throws, looking for Vaillant, and that goes incomplete. It'll be third down.
Yeah, good coverage there by number 3 of Team Ontario Black, Shelby Peacock, who's had a really good half here. She's been quiet the last couple of minutes because they haven't really tested her side. When they do, you can see the blanket coverage right there by Peacock.
She does have one interception already this half, so she's made her presence felt.
Yeah, give them something to think about, right?
So Inglis in the shotgun on third down. Play action to Gates, trying to get around the corner. Lawrence trips her up and keeps her from getting the first down. The pickup is 4, but it's not enough.
Yeah, great play there by Lawrence. In fact, Pearl Inglis had the corner. Lawrence just dives and just gets enough of the ankle to really throw off the balance, and Inglis fell down, giving Team Ontario Black the ball at their own 54-yard line with only 35 seconds left to go.
Is that enough time for Team Ontario Black to get more points on the board before the break? If Team Manitoba's defense has anything to say about it, the answer is no. Peters lunges forward for 7.
Yeah, nice tackle there by Elena Blay in on the tackle. And again, Maya Peters just calling her number here in the Wildcat situation. Yeah, this was a design run all the way. Nice blocking up front, but Blahey right there for the tackle.
And a timeout called by Team Ontario. Plot some offensive strategy. Call a decent play. Perhaps something that Manitoba's defense has yet to see in this tournament.
Well, we've seen on Wednesday in 2 games in the last 5 seconds for touchdowns, right?
Yep.
So something to think about here with only 31 seconds left. You don't want to give momentum to the other team going into that. Like, I can tell you, both these head coaches right now are thinking of their halftime speech, their halftime adjustments, what they're going to tell their team, how they're going to defend, what are they going to do to get adjustments to be more productive. But the last thing you don't have a game plan for is that 60-yard touchdown that really deflates going into the half like we saw Wednesday at TD Place.
The sun has peeked through the clouds here at Tag Park and Keith Harris Stadium on the campus of Carleton University. And it's been a welcome sight here today. It's cool, a lot cooler, and the humidity is down, which makes it so much better to play football. Here's Maya Peters, fakes the throw, is forced out of bounds, but she does have enough for the first down. The pickup is 4 with 26 seconds left on the clock. She got out of bounds, so the clock is stopped.
Yeah, which gives them about 3 more plays when you think about it, and you got to be productive on each of these plays if you want to result in some points.
From the Manitoba 45-yard line, first down, 10 yards to go. Peters lined up in the shotgun, gets in under center. Fakes the pitch, trying to get outside to the left side. She does end up getting to the sidelines and the line of scrimmage. No gain, but 19 seconds left on the clock, and the clock is stopped.
Yeah, good job by getting out of bounds to preserve some time here. Now, because if you're tackled in bounds, the clock is still running and you're losing about 10 more seconds. So at least now you got a chance for maybe 3 more plays again.
Peters from the left hash mark. In the shotgun, sets up, throws, finds Ella Townsend, and she's wrapped up quickly there by number 17, Mary Grace Oluwadare. After a pickup of 5, it'll be third down.
Yeah, Oluwadare from Vincent Massey Collegiate in Winnipeg. Beautiful form tackling right there. And you know what? She was beaten on her pattern. Once the reception was done, Mary Grace did a beautiful tackle right there, bringing it down and forcing Team Ontario's, I believe it's the one who called timeout.
Well, in order to stop the clock and get anything productive with just 13 seconds, they had to.
And you know what? The thing is with Team Ontario Black, they do have the passing game to really go deep here. So they got probably two shots here to go to the end zone. But for some reason, they're sticking to the short game. But I think this situation here with, it's third down. So obviously, I'd be looking intermediate throw, maybe like a 10-yard out or something, and try to stop the clock by going out of bounds. But yeah, you got to throw a little bit more vertical downfield.
Mary Grace Oluwadare comes off. Peters throws over the middle, knocked down there by number 15, Elena Blahy, and Team Ontario Black turns the ball over on downs. Team Manitoba gets it back at their own 40-yard line with just 9 seconds remaining in the half.
Yeah, Team Manitoba defense really doing an outstanding job the first half, really keeping their team in the game and until this offense get going. But you know what? Team Ontario Black really good when hopefully they don't look back and they say all these opportunities inside the territory for Manitoba are going to wish they had converted more.
Low snap. Inglis sets up, throws the post pattern. 2 potential receivers in the area, Addison Tursky and Nora Vaillant, and it landed directly between the two.
Yeah, I like the call going right down the middle. And a good throw from Pearl Inglis to, I don't know where the wind is, if it's a crosswind or was it against the wind?
Well, the flags on the goalpost don't seem to be moving much at one end. Inglis throws that one over the middle. And Tursky looking for the interference call on Evangeline Lawrence. And it looks like that plea will be answered.
A little bit of lobbying there, I was going to say. But hey, it worked, right? But it was. She was held up. And you can see right there.
So Team Manitoba will get one more play. Before the half, barring a penalty. Ball goes up to the Manitoba 45-yard line. 65 yards to go on one play from scrimmage.
Yeah, timeout, Team Ontario, Manitoba.
Timeout called by Manitoba. Pearl Inglis heads to the bench for discussions with head coach Alexis St. Jean.
And in a situation like this, Dan, you really got to be careful because if you know you're going to be thrown deep, you're going to want your offensive line to really give you enough time to protect. And if your Team Ontario, you're blitzing and you cause a hit to cause a fumble, last thing you want is a scoop and score right before the half. Especially in a 7-0 game, just you got to be very, very selective here with your play calling.
Barring a penalty, this should be the final play of the first half. Pearl Inglis in the shotgun for Team Manitoba. Low snap. Forced to pick it up. Tries to get around the end. Cuts back. Reverses the flow. Peacock after her. And she gets her. It's going to be an illegal block call. It will more than likely be declined by Team Ontario Black. And the half will end.
Yeah, anytime you get a broken play like that and you counter it, that's what happens most of the time. 7 out of 10 times you get an illegal block.
Illegal block against referee Julia Long indicated it was going against Ontario. and she realizes her error. There it is. It's declined, and that is the end of the opening half. And Team Ontario leads it 7-0. But the rest of the numbers, Coach Ron, would indicate that it's a little more evenly matched than that scoreboard would indicate.
Well, right now it's Team Manitoba's defense keeping them in the game. And if you're Team Ontario Black, you're getting all these opportunities, but you're coming up with no points. And eventually, Lady Luck might a little run out on your offense right here. And as we've seen with Team Ontario Manitoba in their first game against Ontario Red, their defense kept them in there, and then they got rolling late, and we're going to see if that's going to happen here today.
7-0 after the first 24 minutes here at Tag Park, Keith Harris Stadium on the campus of Carleton University. It's the 2023 U18 Women's National Football Championship gold medal game in the Cummings division. Second half coming up after this break.
At every OK Tire store, you'll find a local owner who lives in your community, proudly offering full auto service. And when you shop with us, you're shopping local. OK Tire. Service, repair, and tires. It's going to be okay.
So, you want to play flag football? Let's get started. You will receive 2 flags and a football. Your team has the ball, which means you're on offense. Your job is to get the ball into the opponent's end zone to score points, which is called a touchdown. The offense starts with the ball in their own end. From there, they will have 3 chances to cross the midfield line to earn a first down. This will give another 3 chances to reach the end zone. If the defense prevents the offense from scoring by intercepting a pass or making the offense run out of downs, the ball will be turned over and they will now get a chance to score a touchdown. For information, as well as where to sign up and begin playing, visit footballcanada.com/flagfootball.
Football excitement continues, and at OK Tire, we've teamed up with the CFL to bring you all the action, celebrating and supporting communities across Canada while cheering on our local teams. OK Tire, proud partner and fan of the CFL.
Parents, are you looking to get your kids involved in a fun, low-cost sport that they will love? Flag football is one of the fastest growing sports in North America for good reason. This non-contact, team-oriented sport develops fundamental movement and social skills, all while building lifelong friendships. It's never too late to start. Visit footballcanada.com/flagfootball and see how you can get involved.
What does it take to become elite? It takes more than dedication, focus, and hard work. It takes an elite-level training program. Customized, sport-specific, online. Your perfect workout every time. That's Vault Athletics.
Having GameStrat for us has been game-changing, truly. Coach high school football now for 22 years. Having that instant replay, the opportunity to show players the mistakes they're making, the things they're doing right, is a world of difference of having to wait until Saturday morning or Monday afternoon to make the corrections. It's an opportunity for them to visually see what they're doing, at least attempt to make the corrections there on the spot.
When we switched over from our previous sideline system, the thing that we noticed was, number one, how easy it was. You don't have to be a computer expert in order to work it. The concerns I had were just reliability. If you have it, you pay the money for it, and you invest the time in it, and have people there do it, you want it to work.
With a lot of companies, they'll tell you what they're going to be able to do, and we've had that in the past where they sell you the product, they give you a nice big promise, but they can't really follow through on it, and just a lot of times we don't need to call because it's so easy to set up, and that's been pretty helpful.
For our end, just makes it easy because it's reliable.
To have that opportunity to go directly from the sideline to the end zone is tremendous. Literally just a touch of the screen gets you from the sideline view to the end zone view. It's as easy as texting on your phone or just scrolling through social media.
GameStrat has completely lived up and gone beyond my expectations.
Out of doubt, I wouldn't hesitate to suggest switching over to GameStrat. The product is awesome. It's everything that and more that it's billed as, and it's effortless to set up and to use, and simple process. And really, what are we doing it for? We're doing it to give our players an opportunity to win games, and we feel that by using GameStrat, we have every opportunity each week.
I don't want to coach a game without it. If there was another coach that was looking at using a product similar to GameStrat, if we were playing them, I would say use a different product. The customer service is head and shoulders above the rest. Reach out to them. You'll regret it if you don't.
Welcome back to Tag Park and Keith Harris Stadium on the campus of Carleton University in the nation's capital. It's the 2023 U18 Women's National Football Championships, the gold medal game in the Cummings division between Team Manitoba in gold, getting set to kick off to Team Ontario Black, who lead this one 7-0 at the end of the first half. The beginning of the second, picked up there by, that is number 22, Jasmine Mee, who brings it back, takes a big hit. That's the kind of thing that gets you back into the football game immediately.
Yeah, if that doesn't wake you up and let you know that the second half is start, I don't know what will. But the thing that's interesting here, Team Ontario elected to receive the football, and the wind is blowing. It looks like it's going from left to right here on your screen. So it's in a close game like this, 7-0. I thought the win, the team who elected would get the win at their back in the second half.
Maya Peters at quarterback takes the snap, the give to Riva Spatatora. Neva Spatafora wrapped up there quickly by Elena Blahi in the backfield. She may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. Yes, she did. So it will be 2nd and 10 from the Team Ontario Black 48-yard line.
Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. I think that's the first time you called Spatafora's name here this afternoon, from St. Benedict Catholic School in Sudbury, who really had a good game on Wednesday, and I think that was her first carry of the day.
Right up the middle goes Maya Peters into the backfield. The pickup is 16 yards, and another Team Ontario Black first down.
Yeah, nice tackle there to save. Probably a touchdown from Isabel Campbell from Winnipeg, Manitoba. But enough for the first down and entering Team Manitoba's territory on their 45-yard line.
9 carries for 55 yards for Maya Peters from St. Joseph High School here in the nation's capital. High snap, throw is down. Spatafora had it touch the ground, and they'll rule it incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, just a bit short right there. Touched the ground, and unfortunately for Team Ontario, and fortunately for Team Manitoba, whose defense has really kept their team in the game here, forcing a 2nd and long situation.
Peters comes out. Emily Roca goes in. Roca responsible for the only major score of this game, coming at the 7:21 mark of the opening quarter. It was a 7-yard touchdown scamper, and Peters added a single after that. Roca goes around the right side, and Isabel Campbell is there to take her down.
Yeah, Roca a little
shaken up.
Yeah, glad to see if she'll get up here. Nope, need the trainer to come and see her.
On the far side, and Maya Peters will come back into the ball game. Roca getting some attention from the training staff, which means that she'll have to come out for at least 3 plays.
Yeah, Team Manitoba defense really can't say it enough how well they've played here today through 2 quarters and about 2 minutes here into the third quarter. And it'll be interesting to see the adjustment both these teams have made on offense to see if we're going to – and we've seen already Team Ontario Black using more of Neva Spatafora, which I didn't see her much in the first half, but we've already seen her take 2 carries in the third quarter. But you're right, Dan. The sun is coming out here, and hopefully a little warmth along with it.
Oh, it's an absolutely perfect day for football. And for these women who have been out here all week, last Sunday was a scorcher with the humidity. It was around 40 degrees. Wednesday at TD Place, it was exactly the same with the humidity. But today, it's absolutely perfect as Emily Roca walks off under her own power. But obviously shaken up.
Yeah, this is the Gold Cummings Division championship game, and should be a good one at 7 o'clock Eastern with last year's gold medal defending champion Alberta taking on Team Quebec, who's had an outstanding tournament so far.
Both teams have had an outstanding tournament, and we'll set that up for you a couple of minutes before the opening kickoff of that one at 7 o'clock. Maya Peters sets up, throws downfield behind intended target Katie Foley. It goes incomplete, and it'll be first down, Team Manitoba.
Yeah, you know what? Nice throw by Maya Peters there. She threw the ball 25 yards downfield. You can see that. Nice spiral, and it just missed the intended receivers. I believe that was number 80, Katie Foley from École Secondaire Publique L'Alternative in Kingston, Ontario.
And an equipment problem with Eden Gates. Couldn't get her chin strap snapped up. Get some help from the referee, Julia Long. And in the shotgun, Gates takes it herself. Tries to get around, spins away from a couple of tackles. Finally wrapped up there by Maya Kushney after a pickup of 5.
Yeah, last Sunday we saw a lot of that from Gates in the Wildcat position alignment, and you can see that Gates reading the line, reading her blocks, and gaining positive yardage, setting up a 2nd and 4 situation.
And Gates lines up in the shotgun once again. All kinds of movement along the line of scrimmage. Bad snap. Gates is dropped behind the line of scrimmage by Marissa Lowe, who's had a tremendous game for Team Ontario Black defensively.
Yeah, low snap really thrown off that play. You can see the ball. It never really made it to Eden Gates. She had to go up for it to pick it up. And a good thing she did, because if not, that would have been a fumble, because we had some Team Ontario Black players around the vicinity.
Perhaps closer to the ball than Gates was.
Yeah.
Gates has it on 3rd down. Goes around the right side, keeps the legs going. She's brought down about a yard shy of the first down. Maya Kushney there to slow her down, and it will be a turnover on downs, and Eden Gates is shaken up.
Yeah, she came up a yard short on that play. Made some really, she made a few cuts, but came 1 yard short of really getting the first down. But a good job by the offensive line, Team Manitoba, to really open up those holes. But unfortunately for Gates and the Team Manitoba team, they're going to have to play some defense now.
And that will be a major setback if Gates cannot return. It appears she seems to be okay.
Yeah, she's a warrior. She's played her heart out here this tournament. And, you know, what's nice about this tournament is nobody knew exactly none of the names in women's football. And this week, we've gotten to know a lot of great football players here from coast to coast, and it's been a really good week of football.
First down, 10 yards to go for Team Ontario Black. Maya Peters in at quarterback. Takes the snap, sets up, throws, and it's complete to Ella Townsend. The pickup 14, and another Ontario first down there to make the stop. Number 1, Kayla Monkman from the Eastside Eagles in Winnipeg. But it's a first down, Ontario Black.
What's impressive about that throw is that Maya Peters threw that where only Ella Townsend was able to receive that football, and it was a nicely thrown ball. Beautiful reception by Ella, and gives the Team Ontario Black 1st and 10 on Team Manitoba 39-yard line.
Peters out of the shotgun, has to get rid of the football, and it's complete to Townsend once again out of the backfield. She'll pick up 3.
Again, nice job by Maya Peters to find Townsend on it looked like a 10-yard out. And unfortunately, it didn't go 10 yards, went about 5 yards. But you know what? Second and 6 situation with 6:41 left here in the third quarter.
Peters taken down in the backfield. Number 36, Chloe Spencer-Nairn, there to make the stop on the Ontario Black quarterback, and it's third down.
Yeah, great tackle there by Chloe Spencer-Nairn to really limit the gain here for Team Ontario Black, forcing head coach Cam Davison in a tough situation with the ball on the 36-yard line. Do you punt it or do you go for it on third down?
My guess it's the latter rather than the former.
Yeah, we haven't seen too many punts in this tournament.
Easy, move up. Watch the wide side.
Townsend in the backfield. Play action. Peters keeps it herself and gets very close to the first down. Depends on where the officials spot the football.
From this spot, looks like she might be a bit short.
Indeed. First down, Manitoba.
You know, Dan, we can't say enough about this Manitoba defense. They just, bend but don't break. They're keeping this team into the game. And what a defensive battle we are having here. And the field position play is playing a huge factor. This is why I think having the win in the back for the fourth quarter could benefit Team Ontario Black. But this is where I think Team Manitoba has got to use the win at their back and try to get some points, or at the very least, field position.
Brooklyn Morcom goes forward. Peacock there along with Marissa Lowe to make the stop after a pickup of 2.
When you're committed to the run like Team Manitoba is, it's just a matter of time before the running backs will spring one. I've seen it so many times where, and they're obviously they're committed to the run, but eventually one of them is going to break.
Brooklyn Morcom, the lone setback, takes the handoff, goes around the left side. She'll have another first down. Forced out of bounds by Shelby Peacock after a pickup of about 12. They'll move the sticks.
Yeah, persistent. They're being persistent by running the football, and they're dedicated to it, and that's their identity. When you think of Team Manitoba, you think of the power run game and also the great defense, which they've shown here. Team Ontario Black really hasn't played a lot of defense here today, but now that the ball is getting close to midfield, we'll see how they react here.
Pearl Inglis, via in motion. They give to Morcom. Tries to get around the left side. Guess who's there to meet her? Evangeline Lawrence. With a stop in the backfield, the loss is 1.
Yeah, Evangeline Lawrence having a really good day here today. You can see it's another inside zone run type play. And Morcom trying to cut it to the outside, but Lawrence right there to stop her.
Second down, 11 to go. Team Manitoba, little confusion in the backfield. Morcom went to one side, Inglis went the other. Morcom still able to pick up 3 yards or make it 4 on the play. It'll be third down.
Yeah, decision time, but we know Team Manitoba, they're not going to punt the football. They're going to roll the dice here on third down and about 7 yards to go. And, we've been saying all game it's a risky play, but the way their defense is playing, it's probably not that risky.
Just 7 points in this one. A major score. The convert was no good, and then a 24-yard single by Maya Peters, and then more confusion in the backfield. Morcom trying to get to the outside, but Evangeline Lawrence says no once again. After a pickup of 3, Team Manitoba turns the ball over.
Yeah, again, confusion by the exchange here. So you can see that Pearl Inglis turned to her right while the running back went to the left. And number 3, Brooklyn Morcom, wasn't able to really get going until she had the football, but that's 2 plays in a row that they had confusion on the exchange.
Peters, the give to Ella Townsend, plunges forward for a pickup of about 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Yeah, with both teams dedicated to the run, the one thing you got to be very conscious about is you're letting time run off the clock. And, time is of the essence, even though it's only late in the third quarter with the fourth quarter to go. You got to be very conscious about that.
Watch 10. Watch 10.
Peters in the shotgun. Ella Townsend in motion. Peters sets up the pass behind Townsend, who had some space. Mary Grace Oluwadare was there, but a tackle not necessary, and 3rd down approaches.
Yeah, when Maya Peters looks at that play, she's going to want to wish she threw that just a little tad earlier, because Ella Townsend was wide open and waited forever for that ball to get there. By the time it was a little bit too far behind her.
Timeout called by Team Ontario Black with 2 minutes remaining on the clock here in the third quarter, hanging on to a 7-0 lead. Team Manitoba's defense has been outstanding. Team Ontario's defense has been outstanding in this Cummings Division gold medal.
This timeout here, I kind of don't like it, because in a tight football game like this, you want to save your timeouts to the end, because you never know what's going to happen and what the score is going to be. And when you look back, let's hope this timeout doesn't really come back to haunt them, because sometimes you see a situation. Now it's 3rd down. Obviously, it's a very important down, because you don't make it if you don't elect to punt. Again, I don't understand some of the philosophy of these coaches on 3rd down not wanting to punt the football. If you punt the football right here, let's be honest, you're going to get them maybe pinned down on their own 20. And the way Manitoba's offense has been going today, you're going to force them to take a long field. So I'm going to really hope for Team Ontario Black this timeout doesn't hurt them later in the fourth quarter.
Team Ontario has elected to quick kick a couple of times in the tournament already. Once in this game. Here's Peters. Moves it up. Oluwadare there to make the stop, and Team Ontario Black turns the ball over on downs. Team Manitoba's offense coming back onto the pitch, and we've got an injured player at midfield.
Yeah, good job by Team Manitoba defense to make a stop there. And again, by not electing to punt, you're giving Team Manitoba a shorter field to work with. Had you punt, you probably gained another 20, 25 yards. But you know what? We'll see at the end of the game if that is either here or there.
Just wondering who it might be. It's not Ella Townsend. Ella Townsend is on the sidelines.
Hey, guys, this is where you dig in. This is where the offense. Dig in. We have subs coming in. We have it. We're good. Okay? Believe in your teammates. Trust your teammates. Trust your teammates. Okay? Trust the coach. Trust your teammates. Good job, Ava.
Number 55, Ava Simonowski, gets some help to the strains of Booker T and the MG's Green Onions.
Keep fucking recording.
First down, 10 yards to go for Team Manitoba. Minute 53 remaining in the third quarter. Inglis forced to take it herself, loses the football. Who's got it? Morecambe's close. And she picks it up. And the coaching staff on the Team Manitoba sidelines just wiped their brow and breathed a sigh of relief.
Yeah, good awareness by Team Manitoba right there to jump on that football. because that could have been disastrous had you had a scoop and score right there. But by jumping on the ball, you have a 2nd and 9 situation.
Out of the shotgun, the give to Morecambe, trying to get around the left side, drives forward up the middle. There to lead the charge for Team Ontario, Liliana Sachin, along with Evangeline Lawrence, and it's 3rd down, about 4 to go.
Yeah, good blocking up front by the Team Manitoba offensive line, and good hard running by Morecambe, setting up a 3rd and 3 situation.
3rd down, a long 3. Short 4, Inglis for Morecambe. Tied up at the line of scrimmage, wrapped up by Marissa Lowe, and the ball will turn over on downs once again.
You know, we've been talking about the Team Manitoba defense all afternoon, but the Team Ontario Black defense has been matching them punch for punch and really doing a great job. A lot of, converting on turnovers on downs, and, a lot of credit should be going to this Team Ontario Black defense for having an outstanding afternoon here.
First down, 10 yards to go for Ontario Black at their own 52-yard line. Maya Peters in at quarterback. Emily Roca still on the sidelines with her helmet off. It doesn't look like she'll return this afternoon. Final play of the quarter. Big rumble by Brianna Carty for 11 yards and a Team Ontario Black first down.
Yeah, Nathan Smith in our chat says put number 24, and he's been saying that for about a half hour there. And there she is, Nathan. Brianna Carty with a nice run right there, picks up a first down, and I'm sure you're smiling right there for number 24 as you've been writing on that. And I've been seeing that. And good run here by Brianna Carty.
Gets the first down, moves the sticks as the teams will change ends going into the 4th quarter of this Cummings Division Gold Medal Final. Team Ontario Black ahead by 7-0 against Team Manitoba with 12 minutes remaining in the ball game.
Now we're going to see in the 4th quarter the dedication, commitment to the run. If bend but don't break defense. If these defensive line and linebackers are tired from really doing a lot of tackling this afternoon, because not a lot of throws have been thrown here in the secondary. Secondary has been pretty fresh here, but we'll see if the wind also plays a factor in the 4th quarter, with the wind going from left to right on your screen.
The sun is shining. It's cool. An absolutely perfect fall day for football in the middle or the end of July.
Yeah, hey, let's not get to the fall too quickly. Let's enjoy the summer here, because before you know it, they'll be dropping the puck.
It won't be long. On first down, Brianna Carty in the backfield. Peters in the shotgun. High snap. The give to Carty up the middle, and she pushes forward for a pickup of 5. Isabel Campbell there to make the stop for Team Manitoba.
Yeah, Brianna Carty from Applewood Heights Secondary School in Mississauga, Ontario, really with 2 good runs right now. Gonna give Team Manitoba something to think about, but Carty game-changing right here for Team Ontario Black, and good downhill running, as you can see right there.
Another injured player, and I believe that's Katie Foley. Nope. No, Katie Foley's in the huddle. It's another player wearing a Kingston Grenadiers helmet. And I believe it may be Violet Kirk. But Violet Kirk is on the sidelines, not dressed today, can't get a number.
Yeah, it could be number 33, Waverly Kendall.
That's exactly who it is. Waverly Kendall, number 33. And coming off with some assistance. It'll be second down, 6 yards to go after that 4-yard pickup by Brianna Carty. Maya Kushney coming in for Team Ontario Black.
You know, there's an old saying in football: if they can't stop, you can't stop and keep doing it. And they've got some real good positive yardage with Brianna Carty, but I don't see Brianna Carty behind in the running back position.
She's there, but the give is to Katie Foley, and she is wrapped up there. Great pursuit by Cassidy McPherson from St. Vital, just outside of Winnipeg. And that's a loss of about 9 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 15.
Yeah, great play by McPherson there to really set back the Ontario Black defense to a 3rd and long situation. Normally a passing down, but the way they've been running here today, we'll see what head coach Cam Davidson decides to do. And obviously, common knowledge or would think they would punt here. And I think they will, because now they got the onside player on the kick.
Foley is the onside player. The kick goes down. Foley had a shot at it. It's touched and it's picked up by Ella Townsend. The drive remains alive for Team Ontario Black.
Yeah, flag on the play, but I don't think the official knew that Katie was the onside player. And once they talk, they will get that sorted out, and it should be there you go.
It's a first down for Team Ontario Black at the Team Manitoba 25-yard line.
Special teams, part of the football game, and Team Ontario Black taking full advantage of their special teams right there. And great job for Team Ontario Black to recover that, heading into close to the red zone.
That ball was just bouncing in several different directions, and how do you try to determine where it's going? You can't.
Got the old Argo bounce right there.
All you do is react. Maya Peters with Carty in the backfield to give to Brianna Carty around the left side. Carty wrapped up after a pickup of 5 yards, and that one stung Manitoba's number 25, Isabel Campbell, but she got up. She wants to stay in there.
Yeah, Brianna Carty, not sure why they haven't used her in the first half. She just came in and really changed the pace running back and really doing an outstanding job gaining positive yardage. And you can see right here, Team Ontario Black in a pretty good, in the driver's seat right now inside the 20-yard line.
Second down, 4 yards to go for Team Ontario Black. Carty gets the call once again up the left side. She will be shy of the first down. It'll be 3rd and 2. Campbell there again to make the stop.
Here's an interesting scenario, Dan. It's 7-0, 9:13 left. Do you kick a single point here to get 8 points just in case Manitoba does get a touchdown and a 2-point conversion? Something you got to think about.
No doubt the coaching staff, Cam Davidson of Team Ontario Black, must have had this in their thoughts. And that's exactly what they're doing. Through the end zone. It should be a single point, but there's a flag at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
offside against Manitoba is the indication, so the single point should stand.
Unless they decline and take the first down.
If it's enough. And it should be. Discussion ensuing. The single point, if it goes into the books, will be a 27-yard single by Maya Peters, which will make the score 8-0, but I would assume that they're going to accept the penalty, take the first down, and move the sticks.
Yeah, unfortunate special team play right here for Team Manitoba. Bit undisciplined, not knowing where you have to give the yard. And right now, you just gave Team Ontario Black a tremendous opportunity to go for 6 instead of just giving them 1.
First down. 10 to go from the 12. The Manitoba 12. Brianna Carty wrapped up as soon as she got her hands on the football, and they'll stop her progress. It'll be a loss of 4.
Yeah, everybody in the stadium knows it's going to be a run play, and that's a tough situation with only 3 down linemen to help block. And, yeah, they can line up 6 on the line of scrimmage, and right away they're right there in the backfields. And a loss of 5 yards on the play.
2nd and 15. Ball now on the Manitoba 17-yard line. In the shotgun, it's Peters. Low snap, Peters takes it right up the middle, right down Main Street to the 5-yard line before Brooklyn Morcom takes her down. A pickup of 12 yards, and still 3rd down and 4 yards to go.
Yeah, just because they weren't productive on that down prior on first down, you would thought it would be a first down, but no. 3rd and goal. Actually, you know what? They still can make a first down. If they get to the 2-yard line, they can still pick up a first down.
Not sure if there's an injury here. It would appear that there is.
Team Manitoba.
And it's Isabel Campbell. She's had a great game defensively for Manitoba. Doesn't look any worse for wear, but she does have to come out for 3 plays.
Yeah. And for Team Ontario Black here, big decision with 3rd and 4 yards to go. But the good news is you can still pick up a first down. And we'll see what head coach Cam Davidson elects to do here.
They have to get to about the 2 or the 1.5 for a first down. Now, Maya Peters has had a lot of success running right down Main Street.
Yeah, they'll line up with the 2 receivers. So they're going to keep Brianna Carty into the backfield. So we'll see what's going to happen. But there's Katie on onside again.
Katie Foley, the give to Brianna. Brianna Carty stopped immediately, and Team Manitoba's offense will go onto the field. It'll be first down, 10 yards to go, but they've got to go 105 yards for the major score with 6:57 remaining in this ball game.
You know, when you look back, you know, there's an old saying in football, you never take points off the board, right? But in that situation, I get it. You take that first down. But this Team Manitoba defense, bend but don't break, allowing Team Manitoba to stay in this game. And with only 6:57 left, we'll see at the end if this defense is going to be rewarded.
First and 10 from their own 6-yard line. The give number 47, Peyton Tursky, taking the snap from center and driving forward for a pickup of about 3.
Yeah, matching the Manitoba defense is a Team Ontario Black defense, having a really outstanding game here today. And Team Manitoba pinned deep into their own end on 2nd and 7. Should be interesting.
Tursky gets it again. Some power up front. Gets to around the 15-yard line. It'll be about a half a yard shy of a first down. There to make the stop for Team Ontario Black, number 54. That's Chiamaka Evenso.
Yeah, one thing, you know, when it was 6-0, you could have probably gave a safety, but the score being 7, you don't want to give a safety here because it makes it 9, makes it a 2-possession game. But you got to be 3rd and inches, got to get to 3rd and 1.
Tursky takes it. She'll have the first down and maybe a couple more. Peyton Tursky now keeps it going.
Yeah, good job. Give them a little breathing room. Get out of the end zone right there on their goal line. So now the ball on the 18-yard line. Let's see what Team Manitoba likes to do here on this 1st and 10.
Looks like Peyton Tursky's just going to keep running it forward until they stop it. Evangeline Lawrence with a hit on number 47. Stops her progress after a pickup of 5.
Yeah, interesting. We haven't seen Eden Gates at all in the second half here. They got her lined up in the receiver position, but you can see here number 47, Peyton Tursky, power running game here, elected for Team Manitoba, and we'll see what they do on 2nd down.
Tursky again. Tripped up there by number 37 for Team Ontario. I'll make that 97. That's Maya Kushney. And it'll be 3rd down. About a yard and a half to go.
Yeah, just straight Wildcat to the left. Picking up a couple of yards, leaving a 3rd and 2.
Tursky drives forward. Did Evangeline Lawrence and Chiamaka Evenso stop her? We may have another measurement here.
Oh.
No, it's a first down.
Wow. Great job by Tursky to pick up that first down.
Just keep the legs going.
And you know what? It gives a breather to the quarterback and running back. So good job by Peyton Tursky to really get 2 first downs on that drive.
Pearl Inglis back in the ball game at quarterback for Team Manitoba. 3:35 left in the ball game. First down, 10 yards to go from their own 28-yard line. The give to Eden Gates, wrapped up immediately by Shelby Peacock. Pickup is maybe a yard.
Yeah, the interior line for the Team Ontario Black not allowing a lot of yardage up the middle, and really has this Manitoba team reeling on where to get some yardage.
Inglis, the give to Gates again, trying to get to the outside, turns the corner, but Evangeline Lawrence read it perfectly and stopped her after a pickup of only a yard. So 3rd down coming. Inglis looking to the bench for some guidance. Team Ontario Black had some difficulty stopping Peyton Tursky. Interesting that they went away from it. Inglis again setting up, throwing to the outside. Gates has it. Gets pushed out of bounds by Peacock before she could gain enough yardage for the first down. The pickup there was 7, but it's not enough.
Yeah, a lot of running in the fourth quarter by Team Manitoba, and you're wondering where was that passing game like in the last 10, 15 plays. A lot of power running, and with that defense for Team Ontario Black, just stuffing the run. Hopefully Team Manitoba, when they look back, they hopefully don't think they missed an opportunity on maybe throwing the ball more in the fourth quarter.
First down, 10 yards to go. Maya Peters and the Team Ontario Black offense on the field. Brianna Carty, the lone back. Katie Foley in motion. Carty gets the call, once again gets to the line of scrimmage and is halted there by number 36, Chloe Spencer-Nairn.
Yeah, good job by the Manitoba defense right there. You can see Brianna Carty, just an inside run zone play, and Team Manitoba just rallying, and great job with the tackle.
Second and 9.5. Peters calls her own number, and she's wrapped up. Number 15, Elena Blahy and Cassidy McPherson there to make the stop on the Team Ontario quarterback after a pickup of 4. It'll be 3rd and 5 and a bit.
Yeah, timeout Team Manitoba. Good timeout to stop the clock. Not sure how many timeouts they have left, but wise decision. They got 2 timeouts left for Team Manitoba, so using one right here with 2:03 left. Now they're going to have to stop on 3rd down, and if they can stop them, if they're going to move the ball, they're going to have to go in the air. This Team Ontario Black defense have shown all afternoon that they're very difficult to run on them. And, you got to find some pass pattern, either a corner route, a post pattern, something vertical game, even the quick game on a quick run. They've had success with that the bubble screen, but they really got to find something to get productive through the air.
2 minutes and 3 seconds left in the ball game. Team Ontario Black hanging on to a 7-0 lead. Maya Peters at quarterback in the shotgun. Carty in the backfield, Foley the onside, and there's the kick. It will go into the end zone and go through the end zone. It will be a 42-yard single by Maya Peters. And the score now is 8-0 Team Ontario Black.
Yeah, great decision I find on the head coach Cam Davis. And you know what? Just in case Team Manitoba finds a way to score, at least you're not haunted by that single point later on in the game. But now for Team Manitoba, again, have to find something to gain positive yardage and really break into the territory of Team Ontario Black.
Team Manitoba has a reasonably brisk wind right in their face. And they've got to go. 75 yards. For a major score with 1:57 left to go. Inglis looks to throw, takes off, tries to get around the left side, and forced out of bounds by Shelby Peacock. The pickup will be 3.
Yeah, what's good in that play is she went out of bounds to stop the clock, and this is it allows them to save one of their timeouts if they elected to use one. But good job by Peyton. Sorry, number Pearl Inglis to get outside and get 3 yards on the play.
Second down, 7 yards to go. Clock stopped. It'll begin as soon as the ball is snapped. Here's Inglis, goes to the right side this time, gets away from Cushney, gets away from Peacock, forced out of bounds by Evangeline Lawrence at the 40-yard line. So it's another pickup of maybe a yard. It'll be third down.
Yeah, student body left, student body right, and picking up only, 1 yard, 1 or 2 yards? But again, the key to that play, going out of bounds, stopping the clock, and again, another third down situation. So we'll see what head coach Alexis St. Jean elects to do here.
Third down, 5 yards to go. High snap. Peyton Tursky runs for 6 yards and gets the first down.
Yeah, great hard run by Tursky right there. Knowing where the first down marker was, lunging forward and getting enough for the first down. Great job from Tursky.
Addison Tursky coming in to the game as well. The Tursky sisters out there. Peyton Tursky takes the snap, runs forward, and picks up close to 5 yards.
Yeah, keep an eye on the time right now, 1:27 left. So knowing they still have 2 timeouts, have to be cautious about that.
Tursky takes the high snap, trying to get around the right side, brought down by Peacock. Shelby Peacock. Keeps Tursky in check. It's a loss of 2. And a timeout called by Manitoba.
Yeah, good job there by Shelby Peacock bringing her down. And fatigue obviously kicking in here for Peyton Tursky.
Been a long week for these girls.
Absolutely. And this is, three games in 7 days. This is where, the fourth quarter and the third game, really the fatigue kicks in. And this is where we were talking earlier, the conditioning really comes into play here.
Officials in need of some hydration as well. Pearl Inglis has received instructions back into the huddle to call the play. Peyton Tursky moves from the backfield to the offensive line. Inglis with Eden Gates in the backfield. Takes the snap from center, throws it. Gates has it on the sidelines and slips. And that will stop the clock on the change of possession. She didn't pick up enough. Got back to the line of scrimmage, tried to turn it upfield, and slipped.
Great play call, a little flat splash, but you can see right there, just lost her footing. And unfortunately for Team Manitoba, it's a turnover on downs, which is going to give the ball with 1:15 left on the board for Team Ontario Black. And they just need to string up a couple of first downs to really put an end to it.
Clock will start upon the snap of the football. Maya Peters in the shotgun to give to Brianna Carty. Carty presses forward for 4. Mary Grace Oluwadare there to trip up number 24 for Team Ontario Black.
Yeah, great job by Mary Grace Oluwadare right there to bring her down. Brianna Carty been having a really good second half here. And again, we didn't see her much in the first half, but she's had an impact here in the third and fourth quarter.
7 carries for 25 yards for number 24 for Team Ontario Black. Maya Peters presses forward, picks up a couple more. Number 15, Elena Blahy, and number 36, Chloe Spencer-Nairn, there to make the stop. It's third down, about 4.5 to go, and 45 seconds left on the clock. Another timeout taken by Manitoba.
Yeah, good timeout there from Team Manitoba, really, their last timeout. And third down and 4 yards to go. They're going to have to find a way to shut them down here because the first down will be the end of the game with no timeouts left for Team Manitoba. So big play here for Team Manitoba to really find a way to stop Team Ontario Black from getting a first down and hopefully get another chance on offense.
The Team Ontario Black bench. There's Team Manitoba as they discuss what they need to do defensively in order to stop Team Ontario Black here on third down. About 4.5 to go. Maya Peters in the shotgun. 45 seconds left on the clock. High snap, and they kick it away. It's blocked. Chris McPherson, Cassidy McPherson blocks it, and Team Manitoba gets it almost at midfield with 40 seconds remaining.
Yeah, special teams, special players play special teams, and you can see right there Cassidy McPherson blocking the punt and now giving life to Team Manitoba with the ball on their own 52-yard line with 40 seconds left to go in the game. Let's see if they can mount a comeback here.
Here's Pearl Inglis. Gates in motion. Inglis flares it out. The pass too far for Gates to pick up. It's second down.
Yeah, 2nd and 10 here for Team Manitoba. And for the people looking on our in our chat, Brock Campbell asking to please leave the video for the player of the game introduction at the end. And our producer has agreed to let that go. So just want to let you guys know that.
Here's Inglis. Inglis wrapped up in the backfield, still on her feet, finally brought down, and it'll be third down.
Tough situation here for Team Manitoba. Really needed to pick up some yards with 28 seconds left to go. And if you have anything, the old bag's a trick, now's the time to take it out. But, they've had a little bit of success throwing the ball to Eden Gates on that flat. Maybe a little corner route here. We'll see what they dial up.
Time ticking away. Inglis makes a nice move inside, gets to the outside. Pearl Inglis, 5 seconds left to go inside the Team Ontario Black 45-yard line. It's a big first down for Team Manitoba.
Yeah, 5 seconds left to go in the game. That's the only bad news there. But they have a chance to really, on one last play of the game right here, and they're going to have to find a way to get vertical downfield.
So Pearl Inglis setting up. This, barring a penalty, should be the final play of the ball game. Inglis putting up the prayer, and Vaillant can't come up with it. This one's over. Team Ontario Black has won the gold medal in the Cummings division here at the 2023 U18 Women's National Football Championships.
Yeah, you know what? Where was that play all game? You know what I mean? Like, they have the talent to throw the ball downfield, but they waited to the last play of the game to display that talent. And you know what? What more can you say about both these defense? You know, they always say, defense wins championship. And today, Team Ontario Black and Team Manitoba, both of them playing outstanding defense. But at the end of the day, Team Ontario Black made one bigger play on offense than Team Manitoba.
A great football game, and Team Manitoba can hold their heads up high. They gave Team Ontario Black everything they possibly could, but on this day, just not enough.
No, not enough today. And at the end of the day, you always say special teams are for special players. We thought we had, with that block punt at the end by number 5, Cassidy McPherson, it really allowed Team Manitoba to get that one last shot at midfield. But at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, Team Manitoba is going to look back at the game film and say, you know what, maybe we should have took more shots downfield because we just seen it. They had the talent and they had the execution in the play to really challenge this Team Ontario Black defense to go vertically. But they played a very safe game plan on offense today.
Well, you're looking at players of the game. I'd like to think for Team Manitoba today, it was Peyton Tursky playing both sides of the ball and really giving Team Manitoba an opportunity in the second half.
She gave them hope. I found when she came in, she gave the offense hope, and that's all you can ask for as your coaching staff. Like, we need to find something, and I thought Peyton Tursky gave the offense hope to really try to get a first down, try to get something positive going, and at the end of the day, it looked like it was special teams or defensive play that was really needed to help out the battle. You know, they say sometimes your best offense is defense, but they didn't get the offensive points from their defense today.
Team Ontario Black, look at number 10, quarterback Maya Peters, 12 carries, 75 yards, and really engineered the offense with the two singles, a 24-yard single and a 42-yard single that just put a capper on that major score by Emily Roca.
Yeah, and she could probably share that with number 5, Evangeline Lawrence on defense.
Defensively, absolutely.
Yeah, it's especially on a 7-0 game. It's kind of hard to give offensive starters on a 7-0 game.
So the final score, 8-0, Team Ontario Black. They win the gold medal in the Cummings division here at the 2023 U18 Women's National Football Championships. For head coach Ron Raymond and her entire crew, thanks so much for the company so long. Don't forget, 7 o'clock, the gold medal game in the Harlow division between Team Quebec and Team Alberta.
Okay, listen up. Gemma over here, Gemma over here.
I'm down. Gonna flex. Yeah. Yeah. I know. That's crazy. I don't like that. You have to stay for the ceremony. Man, there's stuff there. I know. We're gonna come back to the ceremony.
And then just one with 17, once everyone's good. Perfect. Amazing. Then I'll take you after the game for an interview if you're good with that. And I just want to force it. Perfect. And I'll take you after the game for an interview.
Ontario. The winner of the most valuable defensive player of the game for Team Ontario, number 1, Marissa Lowe. Number 32, Leo Granda. hands and line up and be.
Like 30 minutes, I guess. I'll try to find team pictures, yeah. We're going down in the end zone, and we're singing the win song one more time, baby!
Can we call Coach Cam for that?
We're calling him, man. We're getting him out of that way to get him back here.
Yes, sir!
And remind everyone that 7 o'clock we'll be starting our
Give me some of that, Cardi.
gold medal.